scandal at the palace. The royal family in question is the Spanish, where Princess Cristina, the youngest daughter of King Juan Carlos, has been indicted. She's accused of money laundering and tax evasion. Well, this is just the latest in a string of problems for the king. And a recent survey says that for the first time, a majority of Spaniards would agree if he were to abdicate. France 24's Sarah Morris has this report from Madrid.
It's a typical news day. Spanish journalists reporting the latest on their royal family. From a good distance, it's another 100 metres just to the entrance of the Zarzuela, the Bourbons' main residence. We've been given access to film this award ceremony, just days after the Infanta Cristina was charged with tax evasion and money laundering. This is one of the first public appearances of her brother, Crown Prince Felipe. As is custom, cameras are only allowed in this room. There's speeches, the prize giving, and here the family photo.
Gracias.
As is custom, it's forbidden to address the prince or to ask him a question. And after 20 minutes, the press are ushered out. And then it's onto the minibus again, which takes all the journalists back off the premises.
Muy sonriente, haciendo su trabajo.
We saw the prince smiling as if nothing had happened, but if you see him as often as we do, you'd have noticed that today his smile was just for show.
On the Cristina situation, they won't say a thing, just that they respect the court's decision.
The problem is that you can't ask him a question directly, just like that.
You have to read between the lines.
Exactly, you have to read their facial expressions and body language.
In the centre of Madrid, this is the Spanish royal family's other residence, the Royal Palace. Every Wednesday, it's the changing of the guard, with soldiers in the uniforms of King Alfonso XII's army. They've only been doing this for the past 6 years, inspired by Buckingham Palace in London. In the crowd, opinions vary about the monarchy, and there's also unease.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué no? ¿Por qué? Porque me reservo la opinión. Gracias. ¿Es tabú? Sí.
Un adorno. The monarchy is just a decoration. It's all about what looks good in the press. To be honest, I wouldn't want to know what they're like in real life.
Despite the charges against his daughter, a lot of Spaniards are still loyal to their king. After all, he helped steer Spain towards democracy after the death of the dictator Franco.
Juan Carlos isn't responsible for the actions of his children. They are who they are and should pay for their own mistakes. Our king's fantastic. He's never abandoned us.
Dogged by scandal for 3 years now, and with the king in frail health, a recent poll revealed that 62% of Spaniards would like him to abdicate in favour of his son. So are the Bourbons losing their grip on the throne? A lot of commentators think so, even the monarchists.
If the king stays at the head of the state, soon the debate will no longer be father or son, but monarchy or republic.
One big challenge for the royal family is how to win over young Spaniards who have no memory of the dictatorship or the king's role in the transition to democracy. This is the company behind a brand new royal website for children. Welcome to your home, it says, with images of a wrinkle-free king and queen of Spain. The cartoons were done by an artist who also works for Disney. These drawings are by Juan Carlos's granddaughters, and the site asks you to send in your own.
There's no better way to communicate with children than through other children. This can be asking children age 6 to 8 to be the first ones to send in a drawing, or just to call out to other children so that they realize that this site has been made exclusively for them.
It's tailor-made with video games and a film of Queen Sofia visiting Madrid's zoo. The Infanta Cristina has been summoned to court on February the 8th. There's little doubt the Spanish royal family is facing one of its greatest challenges since the monarchy was reinstated 40 years ago.
Well, time for a short break. When we come back, more news, including the latest out of Kiev, where a harsh anti-protest law is set to go into effect in a matter of hours. The government is warning it will use force if the demonstrators don't go home. That's next.